Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. We are going to do 5 minutes of Reiki, followed by 5 minutes of free-for-all questions and or cards or messages of the day. So for the Reiki, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the intention for whatever will benefit each of you who watch this at an individual level the most. If you have something more specific that you would like the Reiki to focus on, feel free to go ahead and adjust that intention for yourself. And for those of you who are watching this video after the live portion of the broadcast is over, please know that you can still set the intention to receive the Reiki and get just as much benefit from it as those people who are here right now as I do the live broadcast, because Reiki, just like any other energy, is not limited by time or space. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this Reiki started. All right, so we're starting Reiki at 1913 here Mountain Time in the United States. That means that at 18 after the hour, we will be finishing up. Hello there, Shakoya, Kinks and Curls. Welcome, welcome back again. Happily ever after. Hello, hello. How are you? Thank you guys already for the thumbs ups. I do appreciate that. Those of you who feel that you are benefited by these Reiki videos, if you don't mind sharing these with others so they can be benefited as well, that would be fantastic. I am here to offer as much help and assistance to as many people as I can here on these free videos. So the more you share, the more people I get to help, the bigger my ripple effect is here on this earth before I move into spirit realm. Hello there, Sarah. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you here. Well, I love it that you're here. That's wonderful. Let's see, let's see, let's see. What else do I need to tell you guys? Oh, if you guys would think that 5 minutes of Reiki that you share the energy with all the people who watch this video is something, then you really should check out 1 hour of Reiki coming straight to you. It is a fantastic experience. And Reiki can help with all kinds of things. It really can help with anything that is bigger than us. So those of you who are here getting this little bit of time, you guys should probably know this just as much as somebody who's getting a whole hour-long session. Reiki can help you with medical issues. It can also help you with financial issues. It can help you with emotional and mental issues. There's really not anything that I've run across yet that Reiki cannot help with. If you have anxiety issues and you would like some relief from those, Reiki can help with that. If you have nightmares and you don't know how to get rid of them, especially if they're recurring nightmares, Reiki can help you with that, even the other ones. I bet you guys don't have a problem out there that if you threw it up in the chat, I would have to say, I don't think Reiki could help you with that. I just don't think there's a problem like that. Oh, thank you, Happily Ever After. That's so kind of you, because there's like, I don't know if there's millions on YouTube. There's at least hundreds of thousands out there. So I take that as a big compliment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We still have 2 more minutes left of Reiki. It can make you feel calmer. If you're somebody that you're sleeping more than you want to, it can actually make you feel energized. The Reiki is very intelligent. It knows what each of us needs. I love working with the Reiki. I try to be. I try to be very true to myself. And when you're true to yourself, then it's easy to be genuine with other people as well. You haven't found anyone that you connect with? There's so many choices out there. I'm subscribed to like 26 different people. Now, I don't get readings from all of them, but I do like to watch them. I'm a legacy. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I hope that means that I've been a positive influence on your life. And I'm sure that you mean it as a compliment. So, whatever exactly it means, I'm taking that as a good thing. And thank you. Yeah. You've seen me around for a while. You've seen me grow. All right, let's wrap up the Reiki. And now let's start with free for all questions and or cards of the day. Who's going to be first in the door here? Okay, happily ever after wants a MOD. Which of you wants to talk to happily ever after? Happily ever after, I hope you're not going to be offended, but my mutt rock wants to talk to you. And when I call it a mutt rock, it's not an insult, but this is a rock that I literally picked up on the side of a mountain. It's not something like you're going to find in the stores. It does have a lot of quartz crystal in it. Very natural, has never been polished, is raw. So let's see. Happily ever after. What would you like to say to happily ever after? Happily ever after. I don't know what this means, so I hope you do. My stone is telling me to tell you that you will find love in the cracks, in the small places. I don't know what that means. I hope you know what that means. That's pretty much the whole message. Here we go. Don't look for love in the big things. Look for love in the cracks. So look for love in the mistakes, the slip-ups, because that's where you're actually going to see it the most easily. Sometimes when people make mistakes and slip-ups, that's where they actually show the most love. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad that works for you happily ever after, because when I first heard that, I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, so after happily ever after, Marham. Hello, hello. This is a question Marham had before, but we didn't get to answer yet. Is Marham making the right decision by going on this trip to Florida? You're quite welcome, happily. Okay, Marham, you've got some strange cards, so we're just going to walk through them, all right? We don't have a solid yes or no. What I would say about this is I would call it a tie. We're going to look at details so that we get an answer for you. First of all, Seven of Swords. This trip to Florida is kind of a sneaky trip. Now, since I don't really know exactly the context, I'm not sure if you're sneaking or if somebody else is sneaking, but somebody is trying to sneak away from some kind of negative influence. So maybe where you are right now, you're around people who are a negative influence on you. And so you want to escape, but you're not trying to tell them, I need to get away from you. You're making me crazy. That type of thing. But you do. You want to get away. You just don't want to offend them by letting them know you're trying to get away from them. Now, we do have the Justice card. The justice thing can be one of two things, okay? The justice thing can be that maybe you want to take this trip with a Libra or to get away from a Libra. I would say the way these cards face each other as I see them on the table, you are wanting to move towards a Libra if this is a Libra. The other thing is you may be thinking about taking this trip actually to cut something off with somebody. Like you want to take this trip to get away from them and not come back. The justice card is like, I can't handle this relationship anymore. I've got to get out. Can also be about a job as well, but typically it's about a relationship that's more common. Okay. So the next thing that we see, Marham, is that I think that you getting away from this person or cutting this off with this person is going to come as a surprise to them. They have their defenses down. And we've got the Three of Wands in reverse, which basically says that all the plans that you made with this person, you're throwing them away. Okay? So this is not a spread that says, yes, that's the right decision, or no, it's not the right decision. It really is just giving you Spirit's perspective on what's going on. And that way you can kind of sort through and decide, okay, is this really what I want to do? It gives you a little bit more information from the bigger picture standpoint. All right. I'm thinking that you would probably want to ask some more questions based on everything that came up here. You might want to ask questions about, is it the right thing for me to cut things off with this person? You might want to ask questions about, you know, is it the best thing for me to be deceptive to this person that I'm getting away from? Would it be smarter for me to just be upfront with them and let them know and not break up with them on the trip? That type of thing. Um, I would actually, this is kind of a big deal. I would want to get like a 30-minute reading just to ask all the questions that I had about it, to tell you the truth, Marham, because when I look at this answer, this is not a yes or no answer. It just kind of opens up a whole can of worms to be examined. All right. But that's just me. You know, you have to do whatever works for you. So I hope that makes sense for you, honey. And that was the timer, so that's what we're doing for messages and questions today. For those of you who actually have questions that you really would like to have answered, I do offer a one-question reading on my website, which is in the description box below. It is $35. What I do is I put down 5 cards, and I look at what comes up on those cards. I also tell you any psychic impressions I'm getting at the same time. They kind of blend together. I make an audio of everything that I'm seeing as I'm looking at it, so it's a nice fresh reading for you. And then I send you the link so that you can listen to it at your convenience. If you get something like that, then that saves you from having to wait until I'm on with a Reiki video and trying to catch me before the 5 minutes goes by while I'm doing messages of the day or cards of the day and questions. That way you know you're getting your answer. Um, yeah, so it's an option that's available to you. Not saying that you have to take it, just letting you know it's there. Those of you that have 2 questions, I do have 2 question readings pre-recorded, just the same as the 1 question. And then, of course, there's always live readings that you can get as well. All you can find on my webpage in the description box below, as well as my contact information. Amber R, hello, hello. Shakoya, he's going to. And I think he's going to, what's today, Saturday? I'm thinking he'll receive it on Monday, just because I don't think they deliver on Sunday, but I feel like it's going to be very soon. Veronica, that's a really good question. That might be one that, if I was you, I might consider doing a 1-question reading. You're quite welcome, Kinks. You're welcome, Marham. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me and for sharing this video and thumbs upping. Thank you to those of you who have bought readings and Reiki sessions and will be buying readings and Reiki sessions. It is because of all of you that I get to do what I love to do for a living. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Everyone have a wonderful, thrilling, peaceful, joyful rest of your weekend. Peace out, everybody.